Hey you guys, how's it going? Tonight I feel kind of sexy and cunt. It just kind of happened. Not even gonna lie. Sorry, not to boast, but I took a shower, did my hair, and I somehow made my eyes say without like really planning it out. I just feel good. I really do. But I will be seeing family and friends tonight, so I'm very excited for that because it's been a long time since we've all hung out as a group, and I'm really excited. And then I guess, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, I can't say a very social weekend, but it's gonna be very business, filmmaking oriented. I have a couple of meetings coming up tomorrow. Couple, not a few. By few, I mean 3 meetings coming up. So I have to take care of business regarding the last banana, guys. North America undergoes an economic crisis because bananas are on the precipice of extinction, and the new president of the largest banana conglomerate has a phobia of the fruit. Adding that twist and playing with the motif of bananas because they represent to us, I think, some level of inanity. And you pair that with the controversy of the industry and the truth of obviously billionaires running this industry, I think it makes for a great, rich, satirical story. And we are obviously satirizing people in positions of power taking advantage of marginalized society, especially within the agricultural industry, but it doesn't even stop there. It's also about the consumer's right to know and consumers' well-being, because the story's engine, the conflict, is pertinent to consumption, really. And wait, I won't go on that tangent yet, but the real hard external narrative is about that. That's the conflict. Or that's the conflict. And we're also concerned with the consumer's right to know and the consumer's well-being because it's about pesticides and antimycotics and the toxicity of them, and the toxicity being increased, causing dissonance with the public and their target consumers. So there's that. I mean, you get the real world instinct and reaction of people, and then insight on, again, marginalized societies. So I'm very, very excited to further pursue this project. We are working on the proof of concept, working with some nonprofits now, which is so amazing. Yali Madad, I'm very happy about that. And yeah, I mean, dude, like, when I came up with this idea, I mean, it was just ruminating last summer. Holy shit, it's been a year now. But it just had been marinating in my mind. And a friend encouraged me to just bare bones write the script and see if I like it, and then we spent an hour just talking, breaking it down, seeing what works and what doesn't, and like, it was just like dual realization that holy shit, this is gonna be really fucking funny, firstly, and then I talked to my friends, because at the time I just finished my book, or I think I just finished my book and working on the script, and that was the whole plan, was to kind of advantageously use this book to represent the script when pitching to studios. And I spent 5 years on this. So that being said, well, yeah, I mean, the point is that I asked my friends, which would you prefer? Like, this script, this idea I've been working on for so long, or the banana story? And they all said that. I think there's 1 or 2 that were like, well, I don't know, it doesn't really sound too. So, but I decided to pursue it, and then truly enjoyed the process of writing the story and fleshing it out and finding my characters and giving them a backstory, and even coming across the realization of how dense should the backstory be, and somehow looping it back to my own tribulation of having OCD. That's kind of hers. That's what motivates her. Fuck it. Just throw just a vague term, but her internal conflict. So yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm really excited. Deserves more rewrites, certainly, but we'll get there. We'll get there with time. So yeah, anyway, so I have a few meetings about that, and what else? Oh, and then I gotta work on my Sims book. Every day I wrote 2 fucking pages. Fuck you. fuck yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and revise them in my bed throughout the weekend. So yeah, probably Sunday. And then, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm pretty much busy with. I think I hang with a friend tomorrow. Oh, fuck, I am busy. I go kayaking on Saturday. I was supposed to see bioluminescent plankton, but we didn't get to go. And that was when I talked to water, and the water talked back to me. But I will go tonight, or tomorrow, or Saturday. And it'll be a blast. I'm obviously looking forward to that. And holy shit, oh my god, dude. I saw dolphins like 15 paces from me. I went to Clearwater Beach last weekend. I'm talking really fast. Maybe I need to reel it in. But I went to, my cousin visited, so we went to Clearwater. We went to St. Augustine. And at Clearwater, we were by the beach. It was sunset. And I was collecting shells, which, by the way, I need to find them because I need to wash them. I look up, and people are like, wow, look at that, and they see like a fin real quick, or a dorsal fin. And I turn around to this lady, and I was like, and I asked her, like, what is it, you know? Tells me it's dolphins. So I run to Reza, grab my phone, tell him what's going on, and then I dash right back to the water, and I cross this, it's not very far, but this buoy line, although it's not, it might be necessary for reasons that I wouldn't know, but is relatively shallow. Like I was pretty much maybe waist up at most, you know. I probably not even that. I think maybe mid-thigh. And there are dolphins 15 paces from me. You know, it was so mesmerizing, and I cried and I thanked, like what did I, okay, well, I was just thankful for my life, you know. I get to live, and oh, that's such a privilege. It's such a privilege to wake up and have what I have, and get to share it with people despite the struggle. I mean, it's not like I, you know, I have it entirely easy or anything, but I do have certain privileges that many don't, and to even have health, to even be able to experience this was so great. It was just, and unnerving, to be honest, you know. And that's the part that I don't know if a lot can agree with, because it sounds, you know, just so unnecessary, but I was scared. I was scared because, you know, I mean, you hear things about dolphins. I love them, and that's a whole other thing, but like, you know, you never know. It's like, and I mean this in the kindest way, it's a wild animal. So I was wearing a skirt, and I made the joke, I was like, I don't know, I forget it, but forget it. But we know what dolphins do, right? We've heard the news, right, these days. So what they, like, maybe they're a little villainous, but should we hold them to the standard of us being in the, come on, like, your whole, like, we cannot measure their morality with ours, you know, and demonize them, like, you know. But that being said, I was afraid that my skirt was going to attract the attention because it's, you know, flowing in the water. What if it comes to me? I don't know what I'm going to do. And then, like, there was a woman 10 paces in front of me, and those dolphins got close to her, and she was not scared, not once. I asked her, I was like, hey, have you ever done this before? She was like, no. I was like, are you from here? I was like, no, I'm from New York. Oh, it makes fucking sense, babe. You do you, mama. You know what the fuck you're doing. So that was really, really, really cool. Oh, and another thing, like 3 feet away from me, all I see, what is up with this accent? All I see are nostrils from the water. Great fucking face, nostrils, and like the noise, you know? Woo! I got so scared. And I turned around, I like started waving my hand. I go, excuse me. No, that man that was standing, he did not help me at all. He's such a motherfucker. Fuck him. He could have just, what am I gonna do? Drag him? I just needed his arm. I just needed the comfort. And he goes, oh yeah, I see it too. Bogus. But it just happened to be a manatee. Manatee. My friends make fun of me for that. Manatee. To the T. Let me tell you what's the T. It's about me. I don't like that. Alright, anyway, guys. It's 10 minutes, my time. And I gotta go. Because I'm gonna be late. late. I don't want to be late. Also, I had something to do. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta piss. Alright, guys. I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, rest of your week, and I will see you later. Bye.